I want to focus on our last script, which will be main testing.ts. We have to import the two files we already have written. We then have to import a readline. I wanted to implement it that we are able to read inputs from the terminal. And yeah, for sure, we also wouldn't need ethers and the do-it-ring analyze kit to better be able to order the data, to make it understandable for humans, make it more readable. We will wait for the current black number, which we will call automatically with the ethers library. We track the claimed events, which we will write into the transactions object, and then we will ask for the token ID, which will use readline to call the input of the integer from the terminal, which will be done here. This is the input token ID, which gets called from the terminal. And with the next part, we are parsing the transactions, which we already called, and searching only for transaction with this specific token ID number. So we are only using the health data of this specific NFT or this specific object on the Wi-Fi product. Here we are currently, like I said, parsing the content, and we are creating a flat map of it. In the next step, we then will use the do-it-ring analyze kit to further tidy up the data to make it more readable, not only for humans, but also for the LLM on which we want to send it. Yeah, here we have the flat map. With these 3 lines, we get the actual date of today, as well as the date of the week begin. For this, we also call the timestamp, print it into the terminal, and group our data for this timestamp. So we're only calling data with these dot-ring analyze kit that is specific for the week with this timestamp. So for this, we get the object weekly group sleep data. And this weekly group sleep data, we further have to process with groupings daily, because when we want to use the sleep data for getting insights out of it, we cannot use the weekly data. We have to use the daily data to get insights for every day, because otherwise it won't be working like it's intended to do and will be inefficient, and the quality of the response will be pretty bad. Here we will add everything of the health data and append it onto the health data object. So the first line will be the day number, the index of the day, then the sleep analysis, then how much deep sleep the person had on the day, light sleep, REM sleep, and the overall sleep score for this day. And this will be done for every day of the whole week for which there is sleep data available. And yeah, then we also can further process the other health values, which will be the step analysis, the oxygen values, as well as the heart rate analysis. Here, it's not necessary to do it daily, because you just can append it or you can add it to another, or you can calculate the median from all the week's data. But when it comes to sleep data, it's not that easy. We also will add a check if needed value is actually there, and if not, we won't use it. And yeah, with this done, we are actually pretty much done with this code. Just this part, we will have here once more a console log, which we will use. And then we send the health data, which we just created with the token ID, because this we also give through to the LLM. Yeah, and as soon we get a response, we also will close the readline object, and we will create a new readline object, which also makes it possible to call health data for another token ID. At the last, we only have to add the get current block number function, which we already used, and our last line will be error catching and putting these errors out on the terminal. with this done, I think we're actually pretty much able to call our AI. I would like to start or make sure that the AI is running. With this done, we are now able to run our. So the next output should be exactly this, tracking the first block or tracking every block from the 0 to the current block. Then what you can see here is all the transaction data, which is depending to the event which we are calling, or these are all the transactions which are interacted with the event, which is interesting for us. And we can now choose a specific token ID. For our testing, I mainly chose token 89. Not sure which token it is, but it provides good sleep data for every weekday. Some tokens only have sleep data for a part of the week, and it's also providing walking data as well as calories, which has been burned via these steps have been made. And also the blood oxygen level is there. And here we can see our response perfectly. We can check that the values which are used here are the same here, and the kilometers are fine. The health report, it was intended from us. And here we get some personalized suggestions from the Gemini, how we can further improve our health. And yeah, we can feel better, get better sleep, feeling fitter and stuff like this. I also want to show you a different token so you can see that it's not hard-coded or something like this. Yeah, here you can see that the walked distance is definitely, the burn calories are also different. In terms of the sleep data, token 15 also, no, token 15, is it 15? Yeah, 15. Token 15 also provides sleep data for all the 7 days of the week. I'm just saying this because I already have seen some tokens which are only providing data for 4 days or something like this. Okay. One thing I also want to mention is another important part when it comes to the direct flow configuration and for getting the whole output of the model. While I was testing the model output and have been struggling with the YouTube stream, I just got one response when I only used 12 tokens, and there the response was cut on the end. So since I decided to set up the max token count to 1024, the responses and the answers we get so far are totally fine and are not cut on the end. Here you can now see what I was talking about when it comes to calling the data of the last 7 days and only getting part of a part of the data, which would mean that the user didn't use the health at his Wi-Fi device on the other days, or at least he didn't claim the data or provide the data and claimed a token for this. Yeah, with that said, I now will create the second video and I will soon upload it so you don't have to bother with the work with the live stream and the bad sound which is ongoing there because, like I said, I still have to figure out how I can switch between recording and live stream while I'm live on stream. Yeah, with this said, I hope you enjoyed what you have seen today. I also would love if there would be some further questions. If you just write them under the video, it doesn't matter if it's the live stream or the new uploaded video. Or you also can reach me or can contact me via the Telegram group from Moonchain. There we set up an own channel for the Major Dome workshop. And yeah, I think the best source and the fastest source to get in touch with me would be to try it there. The link to this should be also in the description, so you can find it there. And yeah, with this said, I hope you have fun doing this project and using the knowledge you got from today for your own projects. And yeah, happy coding and have a happy weekend. Thank you for now.